is Laura Sand. I'm with the University of Idaho Extension, and I'm going to show you how to make stuffed chicken breast with spiced cranberry and barley. Barley is an incredibly healthy grain, yet many people don't eat very much of it. Barley has the highest amount of fiber of any whole grain out there. Most of the fiber in other grains is found in the outer brown layer, but with barley it's found throughout the whole grain, which accounts for why there is so much fiber in it. But the goodness of barley comes from more than just the fiber. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, and other phytochemicals, which are essential to health. However, most of the barley eaten today in the United States is called pearl barley, which has most or all of the outer brown layer removed from it, so it's not considered a whole grain. As it grows in the field, barley has an inedible hull that is tightly adheres to the barley kernel. When they process this, they usually just scrape or pearl the hull off, and during that process it removes most of the bran, if not all of it. So if you want the true whole grain barley to get all of the benefits from eating whole grains, look for hulled barley where they have removed the inedible hull carefully so there's an insignificant amount of loss of the bran, or wholeless barley, which is a different variety of barley where it doesn't have such a tightly adhering hull to it. In scientific studies, barley has been shown to reduce the risk of many chronic diseases as well as have other health benefits. Barley has many of the same vitamins and minerals as other whole grains, but some of the special health benefits comes from a soluble fiber called beta-glucan that is found in barley. A recent scientific review showed that beta-glucans reduced cholesterol, helped control blood sugar levels, and also improved immune function. And new scientific research has shown that beta-glucans may be radioprotective, which means that they may help us stand up better to chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and even nuclear emergencies. Wow, barley truly is a healthy grain. So now we're going to get started making our stuffed chicken breast with spiced cranberry and barley. To start off, we're going to work on the barley stuffing. So we're going to put in a cup of barley. It can be whole grain, it can be pearl, whatever you can find. A half a cup of mushrooms, a fourth a cup of diced onions, a half a cup of diced celery, 3/4 of a cup of dried cranberries, a teaspoon of grated orange peel, a tablespoon of diced garlic, a half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. So we're going to mix that all together in a saucepan, and then we're going to add 2½ cups of low sodium chicken broth. And mix it up a little bit more. Now we're going to bring it to a boil, and we're going to let it cook until all of the liquid has cooked off. The cooking time depends on what type of barley you use. If you're using pearl barley, it usually takes 35 to 40 minutes to cook that off. Whole grain barley will take 50 to 60 minutes to cook. If you get the quick 10-minute barley, it will take 10 minutes or less to cook it off. If you want to use the pearl barley or the whole grain barley, you can soak it in water overnight, and it will reduce the cooking time the next day to about half of what it was before. So we've let the barley stuffing cook until the water is mostly absorbed, and now it's been cooling for a few minutes. And I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of almonds. You wait until it's done cooking to add the almonds so that they're a little more crunchier. Mix that in and your stuffing is ready to go. So now let's work on the chicken. So I have some chicken breasts here and I'm going to do a breading. I have 2 cups of breadcrumbs into this plastic bag. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of oil. Whoops. And I'm going to add some garlic to taste. You can also add parsley if you so desire. Then we're going to mix it up so it's nice and sticky. And we'll bread our chicken breasts. It's really easy to bread chicken breasts in a plastic bag, and then it's not quite as messy either. So when your chicken is done being breaded, you then slice it down the center to make room for the stuffing. So you slice it most of the way, leaving a little bit of it together so that it'll hold your stuffing in it. Then I'm going to spray a baking sheet with cooking spray. I'm going to place my chicken breasts on the baking sheet. Then we're going to do about 1/4 cup of stuffing, or however much fits in your chicken breasts. And spread those around. And obviously if you have a bigger chicken breast, you're gonna have to add a little more stuffing to get it so it fills all the way up. And they're ready to bake. We're going to bake them at 350 until they reach 165 degrees. It's usually about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, let's see how they look. There you go.